Hoi, ik ben Lizanne en vandaag ben ik weer hier voor een nieuwe haarstijl.
Een nieuwe haarstijl.
Ja.
Lizanne wants a new hairstyle, but she wants to grow the length on top. She wants to bleach her hair again. She wants tattoo art on the sides. So there's enough to do because it's a long time since she was modeling for me.
Yes.
But it's time for you and the rest of the world to show how your hair is now. Thank you very much. So YouTube gonna do her hair again. Now first I start with protection, of course. Her hair on top will be bleached again, but she gets rid of the dry ends. And she wants to get a neon color in her hair. It's crap paper, it's not so good. Comes from Turkey, but it's not the best papers. Start with protection, of course. Now I'm going to wet her hair and then I'm going to see what I can do with it. Always start with cutting the hairs. This I do because the sides are short and she wants a tattoo art in it. So I need to have them without a collar in it. The clipper works much nicer when the hair is not washed before, because natural skin grease makes it easier to work with. Start taking off the length and the dry ends of that. Een beetje geluid aan de zijkant.
Ja.
Zo. The length of her hair will nurse with a plaque system, because the hair needs that. And the length I'm working on is about from last summer, so it's more than a half year old. So the bleach is also that age. Holding as much length as I can. Work in the roundings of the skull, travel to the back. Do the same on the other side. Nice thing that my neighbors are working, so you can hear now a noise. Otherwise it's so quiet here, so you don't hear what the others do. There's nobody there normally. Part hair over the fall of the scalp. Take it straight down and go to the center line on the back. Clip it away. Gently bring the hairs down. Wash it to natural lines. Mostly copy the eyebrow lines. Come behind the ears. Stay working the same line, so I get more length on the back. Show you that in a minute. Turn it so you can see what I'm doing. Lay the hairs in a natural fall. Take them straight down. Take them in the eyebrow line. Watch at the line of cutting. Take off the ends of dry hair. I can hear the hairs are good because I can hear the snipping of the blade. It's like here. And then I know the hair is strong at that place where I'm cutting it. This I stay doing until I get no hair left to cut. So I'm almost there, so I can see what damaged, mostly damaged the most. You can see that the ends are a bit more dry. This comes by styling products, especially gels and hairsprays, because they have alcohol in it and they dry out the hairs. So now I can do the other side. Doing this side, of course, the same. Part the hairs on the fall of the scalp. Get the hairs away. Putting them down. Watch at the eyebrow lines. So now I lay my fingers in the same line as our eyebrow. And take off the dry ends. Ja, gezellig dat je geluiden hoort nu. Meestal hoor je helemaal niks. Take a new line on it and stay working till I get no hair to cut anymore. In the underline we have an undercut, so there's no connection to the upper lines. So now I parted me a V on the back, just to find me the center of her hair. Go from the left to the right and from the right to the left, and bending a bit in the natural shapes, so I don't have a stiff line. I create some more movement in it, then lift it up, use a graduation. Turn the hairs a bit. The same I do on the other side. Turn the hairs inside. So now I created a roll to the inner sides, and in the center I can always correct when the hair is dry. So look what sticks out. The same I do on the connection to the line, bending my fingers in the inside, using the natural lines again, and twist them over a bit. This gives a rounding, and this rounding I can use by styling the hair. Take them to the inside and lay them in the cut. Now I've done the upper hair, so now I can go to the short sides beneath it. Get all the hairs up. Starting on the short sides. Start in the neckline. Love to work with a comb. The nice thing is that you can give a character to the hairstyle, but also you can set out the hairs the way you want them by pulling on the comb. Put the clipper in a combing position. Now I put it in the sharpest position. That's with the small hairs. Leaning against the hair fall, so in this case I push the hairs to the right side and the center it right in. Put the blade to the back again, and just with the flat holding I correct the underlines so I get a nice flowing line. Also short, it's nice feeling. The short hairs I take away after I colored the hair. I turn a bit pull the ear down, lean on my comb. Heb je al over nagedacht wat voor tattoo lines je wil?
Nee. Oh, iets stoers.
Iets stoers.
Zoals altijd.
Ja. Van gave lijnen.
Ja.
Leaning on the left side of my blade, on the skin, put my blade to the back, so I only get a shorter line on the overflow from the skin to the hairs. Now go to the other side. Do the same on this side. Go in, push it to the front, set out the hair straight. Putting in the comb position again. Get rid of the facial hairs. Leaning on the right side of my blade, it's always the opposite of the other side. But don't force on the left side, because then it will be too short. Put the blade to the back, clean the contour line. The last part of a short side, and then I can make her tattoo lines. Misschien kunnen we wel een leuke wilderstyling maken, iets met een slag erin of zo. Dat is ook wel leuk. Dat zou je normaal nooit zo doen. Hold my blade on the skin. Don't push too hard. And just in the opposite lines as the hair fall goes, take away the small hairs. So now I clean this up and then I can make her tattoo lines. Okay, clean the contour line. And now I want to create something wonderful on her, so I just start by going in the hairs and then just go in the feeling. You see that I hold my clipper upside down, so this gives the sharpest effect, because then the blade goes up to the skin. It takes away the hairs. And so I fill in her total nape line. You see that her natural color is dark enough to show the lines of the tattoo. So we leave her natural color in the short lines. This we cover up. Do this with a gel. then applying the bleach on top. Now so for the clipper, so I show you how the lines are at the moment. Ik kan alles niet bij zetten bij elkaar is goed. So now I can make a bleach. Now to make it easy on myself, I take a gel and set in short hairs. Make sure there's enough on the skin and on the hairs. You see how wonderful the tattoos are when you put to my world famous plastic foil. Just lay this on my head, on the line of the glue, because a gel is a glue. Make sure I cover all the lines. Now, certain that there is no product coming on her skin and also not on the short hairs. Take out the clips. Start on the center and then I work my way up. And this I do also with a course, of course. Because the last line I set in is the line on the plastic foil, and there I use carton wick, but I'll show you that in a minute. Start applying the bleach on the outgrow. My bleach is made with 9% sturdy volume. And so I worked like that on the foil line. Now I'm going to show you why I work this way. Because now I come to the last part of her upper hair. So I come near to the plastic foil. And then I go over to the other side. I want to get away from the plastic foil, so I just apply the bleach on her hair. Make sure it's a straight line. Then I take a fine part of my carton wick, lay the foil back and apply this on the overflow to the gel and to the bleached hairs. So now I know this line is protected even when I close the foil. Now the bleach is on her hair. On both sides I have carton wick. And I can close it because I need a bit of the warmth. Just lay it over it. Don't pull on it, of course, because then you pull the plastic foil away from the hairs. This we're going to watch over in 50 minutes. And then you know after we are ready how long it took to get platinum blonde. So we'll be back. Hello, we're back. Took 25 minutes to get into this nice platinum blonde, but now we want to get extra effect in it. So from Pravana we take ultra light blue, greenish yellow tone, and this lights up in the discotheque. Now first part myself a line. Go totally over to the back. Make sure both lines lay separate. take again a gel, apply it on the fresh bleached hair. And then I take myself an ultra fine plastic foil, lay this over the line, parting. And then about a centimeter wide, find myself a line. Applying a nail color on the center of fresh colored bleach. This has to stay on for 50 minutes. It's a direct color, so you don't have to worry about parasites or nothing like that. Make sure there's enough product on the hairs. Waiting for 50 minutes and then we're back. Okay, we're back from coloring this line. So now I use a product to shape her hair. First dry it with a large brush and then create something beautiful with it. Wat een vette kleur zeg. Het is echt stoer, eens kijken wat vlam.
Ja, ik hou ook echt van het neon.
Hè?
Ik hou ook echt van het neon.
Ja, dat is ook te gek.
Volgens mij.
Hè?
Volgens mij heeft het dezelfde kleur als de cape.
Nou, een hele lente in ieder geval.
Ja. Grappig.
Dat is echt super stoer. So far blow drying. Other base, I put a little bit Dirty Angel. It's a dry shampoo with styling. Makes combing against a lot easier and gives an extra hold to the hairs. You can make ultra nice crazy hairstyles with it without destroying the hairs. Makkelijk en een periode.
Ja.
Moet je niet aan je moeder vertellen. Mama, just did my hair. Ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. leuk is dat niet iedereen hiermee loopt. Ik denk niemand vandaag.
Nee.
Alleen jij. Use a flexible hairspray to get the hairs in control. Cool. And use a strong hairspray to fixate it with. Give more power to the lines of the tattoo lines. Give a little bit oil to her hair. And this is her new hairstyle and new color. I thank you for watching. I thank her for being my model. It's always nice to have models that they are a little bit more than the others. I'll see you around the next time. Bye bye. Lizanne, you may show your hairstyle to the world. I think it's crazy enough. You just have to shave out the neckline. That's what I forgot.
Thank you, Theo.
You're more than welcome. Nou, dat wil ik nog snel zien. It's almost nothing, but it is hair. Lizanne wants a new hairstyle, but she wants to grow the length on top. She wants to bleach her hair again. She wants tattoo art on the sides. We'll show how your hair is now. Thank you very much.